Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video will be stories 8 and 9 in my December daily. We have finished off with the 7 being Grinch Day, and so we're working with day 8 or story 8 on the back, and it works out fine just to print out a normal 7 1/4 by 8 1/4 photo. So we'll just be zigzagging off like my side of the photo, which is quite all right. The story is about us finishing all 12 free Home Depot kid workshops this year. I have taken her to all 12. I'm very proud mom of doing that. And so I'm going to pair it with a 2x2 pocket, and we're going to make a bunch of little flip up moments with 2x2s. Not everyone is going to have one because I printed way too much than I needed. Because I also wanted to use some of those stamps from this year's release. Where's my box? Here we go. If you're unfamiliar. So this year, every year, there have been shapes. Last year was a tag. I do believe the year before was the stars, which I had extras already pulled. And then the year before that were the acetate hearts, which I also had a few pulled. So really, I want to use a bunch of these tags, the ones that look like little Post-its. I just had those there as... holders, but, we can definitely, swap these out for something else, as for instance, right? And they fit right into the 2x2s, or so I've been told. Okay, there we go. So I like a nice little colorful one, and then have like a flip up with the Home Depots that we've attended throughout the course of the year. She is so proud, might I say, and I am too, because actually, for the record, she also wants to continue next year, because I was like, we can keep on coming or not, and she wants to keep on coming. So I am actually, happy that she likes it. She really does, and she's become so versed in a hammer and a screwdriver for these projects. So that's what a lot of the pictures are for, her finished projects, and either if I took a good hammering picture or a screwdriver picture, we'll go from there. So that'll be 8. And then 9 will be on the back side. And with 9, we're going to talk about our tradition of getting new Christmas tree ornaments. We go every year, and we always collect a few. And I do have the photos somewhere around here. Here we are. So these were some of the new ones from this year. So we're doing, in essence, 2 full-page photos, but having this one be the middle ground to both sides. Which kind of works out good. I thought about making this one just a one-sided one, because you know me and filling up space, but I figured these are 2 stories that I think this story usually always takes up 2 spaces, and the Home Depot one, just because of all the flips and the flaps, I was like, it has to be, because this is quite the accomplishment for the year. So fairly simple, because like I said, we're just using the 2x2, so please share time with me, and we'll get this going. We will, embellish the photos themselves. I just haven't really decided what I am doing just yet. We're going to construct a few flip flaps with probably just pieces of cardstock or, pieces of vellum that I have, so that we can make the little hinges, and cut this out to fit on the back of this is also to do, and then something for this side as well. So let's get started. Okay, my darlings, so we are going to first I thumb through all of my little stamps and figure out which ones I want to use as some of those like space occupiers. And my little quip, what is it, like, not to say a complaint, okay, it is a complaint. My little complaint is the page protectors that came in the Ali Edwards kit. I think they're made incorrectly. First of all, I've also noticed that the holes are not in the guided like trench that's given for them. They are so close over to the edge that on like a handful of them or more, like the holes barely hold the page, like almost like it got moved and they punched the holes anyway, and so the top 3 are off. And my problem is with this, the 2x2s that came in the album, they're not 2x2, like they're really snug, and especially that the far right side, it's not 2 inches. It's just not. It buckles, it beads. So I scrapped using this one, which was an Ali Edwards one, and I just went with like a citrus twist one that I have in my stash, which worked out effortlessly to put these little 2x2 stamps into them. So that's just a little minor complaint, is that the page protectors are really poorly made. They're not the right specs, and the holes do not aren't even on the plastic, at least in my case. Like I have like a 5 or 6 that they're just like completely off in the top, and I'm just like, how the heck was this even in the album? And they're the ones that came in the album, so it's just a little bleep I've noticed. So the citrus twist, it does work better. I go ahead and make one, I think about, how many, there's 12, so I think about 6 flaps full of 2x2 photos, so all of them did not make it in. And then the other sides of them, I did leave out 3 that were just sequence shakers. There I am. So there, that worked out great. And then on the back side, I just repeated the same kind of element that I had on the front. I put on the back. So the ornament has an ornament on the back side, and it says December story. I also have it on the back side, et cetera, et cetera. And then you have the 3 sequin shaker ones open and seen. And then down the middle on this side for the story of the new ornament, I made them all, picked out all the light pink squares that just had gold trim, and that worked out perfectly for all of my journaling. So now I'm just thumbing through my collection of numbers to find a number 9 that I like. This one that you see right there is a Simple Stories one. That white one that looked like a kind of varsity number was an Allie Edwards from a story kit. This gold one is from an older Simple Stories as well. So I have a variety of numbers that I can work with, just because I've been doing this project for so many years. And so I do go with the gold number 9, and I do like the word joy in gold on this side. So just take the time to figure out how to have it pop on the page a little bit more. And if you recall on my haul, I hauled a pack of vellum tags from Hobby Lobby, and so I end up using one of those to adhere the joy to, and then it kind of softens out the background a little bit so that it can pop a little bit more. So you'll see that coming up soon. So I was just cutting that out probably, and I am punching the holes. I did already cut out the photo so that it zigzagged on the side, and I do think I might go back for this one and add some hand stitching like toward the end of the month, but just to keep the ball rolling, we'll go. And for my journaling on this one, I used 2 tags that I will adhere with the Brad. These are tags from last year, and then I do end up adding "Oh What Fun" across the top. Okay, this is how the 2 pages turned out for day 8 and 9. So here we have the journaling on those tags that I swiveled around. These tags were from last year. These layered stars are also from last year. And then Oh What Fun is a thicker collection from a past kit as well, just to jazz up that side. And then on this side, these are all, anywhere there's a picture, they are all flaps. And I did them with 2-sided. I tried to get a little representation of all the projects, but they're all not shown. And then a little bit of painting, a little bit of her hammering, a little bit of her using the screwdriver. Just really fun collection. And then the 3 shakers, and then the 3 areas where the stamps are. And this number is from last year's color cast design. Then you'll flip it over, and then we still have this side. Let me zoom in so you can see it. So, like I said, I replicated the same ones, and then you see the shakers, and then the journaling worked out perfectly for the middle, and I did it on clear sticker paper so that you can see the pink through it. And then here's that vellum tag I had mentioned that is there, and I also did a little bit of ribbon. That way it just softened up whatever was behind it. I also liked it sitting right in here as well, but I thought let me cover up the mirrored balls and that tree, because I did get the tree here, and it was a set of 4 mirrored balls, so I was like, hey, we can cover it up over here. And so that is 8 and 9. So then we will be continuing on. Story 10 will start on this side, which I do believe will be, you know what, I don't even know what it's going to be yet. But 8 and 9 are complete, and so I hope, even though quite simple and doing just the 2x2s, it was inspiring, at least for you to find a way to include tons of photos. Look how many I have there, because each one is 3, right? So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times 3, 8. There's 18 photos over here, plus this one, 19 photos. You want to lay out with 19 photos? Do this one. Thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe if you haven't done so. Give this video a thumbs up. And until next time, everyone, bye.